I know exactly how it feels desiring to get married, and all your married friends are distancing themselves away from you because they feel you are no longer in their level. And the society is making it unbearable for single ladies to embrace their singlehood because they feel they are cursed. And even your family is making it worse for you. And you've said to yourself, because your biological clock is ticking, and you've decided that any relationship you find yourself, you are going to cling to it, and whatever it takes, you are going to make it happen. This video is for you. Secondly, you just came out from a broken relationship which you invested your time, your effort, your energy, and you even move in with this dude, and you spend X amount of years together, and suddenly he called it off, and now you are broken. You don't know what to do. You feel maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe you didn't do something right, so you are taking all the blame. This video is also for you. So stay tuned. I will be back in a minute.
The fields of our past, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us close.
Welcome back, guys. If today is the first time you are coming across this amazing face, I'm Glo Brandy, a marriage and relationship coach based in Italy. And from time to time, I will be dishing out some juicy tips on marriage and relationships so that you can be able to navigate. Sometimes I get furious with ladies whenever I hear these statements. After all I did for him, after all I sacrificed. I'm like, who asked you to give a husband benefit to a guy? You just shot yourself on the foot. See, most of you ladies are so hungry and tasty to have a man in your life. Like you are afraid of being alone. I get it because the society have made you believe that singleness is a curse. But I'm here to erase it out of your memory. That singleness is a blessing. I'm going to try and dedicate a whole video so you can know how to embrace and enjoy your singleness with your full chest, because most ladies are slacking. Ladies, the reason why you are so pained is because of unmet expectation. Honestly, you felt this is going to lead to marriage. Honestly, and that is what every lady desire. But you went about it the wrong way, without any form of clarity, and you went on dating him for like 6 years or 10 years of your life. Honestly, I don't know how you ladies do it, and especially when you decide to even move in with him without any form of commitment. And most of you surround yourself with friends who can't speak the truth to your face, or rather who can't tell you the truth because they know that you are not going to take it, because you want to do whatever you want to do, even when they see it on your behalf that this thing is not really good for you, but because you have concluded or decided in you that this is what you want, so nobody should be held accountable on your own behalf, so you decide to do what you want to do, and which is fine because it's your life. But at the end of the day, who gets hurt, you or them? So that's a tough question for you to answer, right? I know someone will like, there's no big deal moving in with a guy, so you are not the first and you'll not be the last. And honestly, it is true. But As an African woman that I am, and my belief system, and definitely I'm not going to impose my opinion on you. I'm just saying my own rule. I never ever encourage any of my friends or even family member to do that. Never. So, but if someone is seeking my own opinion, I always say don't do it, because so much is involved. So much. There are some things that is not meant to be done. And I know someone will like, even if you didn't move in with a guy, if you want to have sex with him, you can still have sex with him. I'm not really talking about that angle, but apart from that, there's no more excitement anymore, like when the marriage properly take place. Like, where's the excitement? Like, because if we've been living together all this while before we finally get married, like, it's like there's nothing to look up to again, because at the end of the day, it's just there, it just blur. Yes, people do it and it's their own wish, but sometimes the disadvantages that comes out from it, a lot of couples that did it, at the end of the day, most married out of pity. Most of the time, even I know the percentage is high on the men, that the men are tired, that they don't really want it anymore. And I can categorically tell you for free that a lot of marriages you see that the couple were together for S amount of years together, so long, and they finally married, and most time is out of pity. I can tell you for free, pity. And the women suffer it more. Yes, I'm not going to sit here and say there are some that are not trying to make it work or be happily married, you understand? Yes, they are those that decide to put in effort, but 75% or even 85% of them is pity, and one is suffering it the more, especially the lady that wants it more, because you know now, we ladies, women love, we want marriage, we want family, but for men it's not like that. For men want sex, women want marriage, because we are different beings. When God created us, for those of you that are Christian, when he created Adam, he gave him work. When he created Eve, it was a family. She came, she saw a family, and the first words that came out from, sweet Larrys, you are the bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, and you know, all those things is inbuilt in us. So family is not a priority for men, but for women, yeah, but sex is a priority. So don't get it twisted, lady. You have to be mindful, because men and women, we are wired differently. I need to make that clear, because a lot of ladies feel we are the same. No, we are not the same. Our value system are not the same. It's different. So that is why you have to be very, very mindful of the kind of dude you want to cling with in future. That being said, someone might like, I'm a student, and yes, I am in a relationship, and yes, we have spent S amount of years together. That your case is understandable. Yeah, I get the point, because you are still schooling. This I'm talking about someone that is not schooling, you understand, and engaged 10 years of her life on a relationship. Like, that's my own take. It's not meant for me. It's not a thing that I will encourage anybody to do. And one thing I've come to understand about men, one thing I love about men, is that they let you know their intention. Like, if they are not serious, like they will let you know. But let's just go with the flow. Even if they didn't say it verbally, the way they will do it, like with their actions, you can still read it, because men are so easy to read. Just that women don't pay attention. That is the problem. Women, we are so pretentious in nature. We pretend as if we don't see all the signs, because we really want to be with this guy, with this dude. And so you feel you can play your way in at the end of the day, so that what you feel you want will come out. So at the end, when the thing you feel you want didn't come out, you start, I don't know, feeling that the guy did this or is a bad or whatever. Most men say it plain and blank, say let's go with the flow. A man that say let's go with the flow, and you see a woman, she will open her eyes and go with the flow, and she'll be hoping that the man should change, that the man should take her serious, that they should take this journey to the next level. Why dude is not ready to go with the flow? He's not ready to go through the journey of marriage with you, and you stay there. Most ladies will sit there hoping and praying to God that he change. Like, I don't know, I really don't know. I really don't know what is wrong with my fellow gender. I get the eagerness of wanting to settle down, but you can't play yourself so much and you become, sorry, excuse me to use this word, become, let's say, foolish. See, ladies don't know that they are the prize. You are the prize. But ladies have given it away to the men. You are the prize, ladies. Oh my God, I don't know how many times I'm going to shout it. You are the prize. That is why it's very important to put value yourself, ladies. It is the value you place on yourself. That is what somebody is going to place on you. When you don't value yourself, they will never, ever place that value on you. Have you ever seen whereby you want to buy something and they say this thing is €5, and you now say, no, I don't want to buy it for €5. I want to buy it for €100. Who will do that? Nobody. You are going to place your own value. They are not going to place value on you. So you need to place value on yourself, because you are the prize. And most time, the elephant in the room that make ladies not to pay attention the more is because sex is already involved. And I get it. You are both consenting adults. You choose to do whatever you want to do with your body, which is fine, because nobody is going to tell you how you want to cruise your body. But one thing for ladies, I want you to know that sex is nothing for a man, but for a woman is something. And I want you to take this, is that for a man, when a man make love, have sex with you, for the man, he has conquered you. And for you, for the woman, when a man have sex with you, for you, you own him. You feel you own that man. That is why immediately you make love with a guy, you feel, you start dreaming wedding, you start dreaming the children, the number of children you are going to have for that guy. You start imagine all those beautiful life together. You understand? Your emotion just take over. And even when this dude is not doing something that is really not good for you, it is not healthy in the relationship, you are blocked already, because you can't reason straight anymore, especially when sex is involved already. And you know, ladies, our emotional voltage is so high, and you have to be intentional to be able to control it. If not, you really can't be able. So most of you ladies view that immediately a guy you've done so whatever with it, you feel maybe yes he's red, like you are alpha and all of that to him, like the love for you, the love he has for you is guys don't measure that. It's not equal. They don't measure, they don't use sex as love. Sex and love is different thing together. Those two don't merge together. They are way different for a guy, you understand? So but for ladies it's not like that. So we have to be mindful as a lady so that you won't keep on shooting yourself on the foot. So my advice to you, that young lady or that lady that is truly broken because you've been together with this man, this guy, at the end of the day he turned the whole thing down and everybody went their separate ways. I want to encourage you to pick yourself together. Don't look down on yourself. I just want you to take this like as a lesson so that when you're about to enter another relationship, you won't make the mistake you made. And I want you to heal, like especially when you are broken, you are damaged, because passing through emotional stress and heartbreak, it is hard to take. And if you are not truly healed, you are not fully healed, if you carry your damaged body to another relationship unconsciously to you, you might be the one hindering that relationship not to work out. You might feel is the guy, because you end up using the same what happened in your previous relationship. You start not pouring in all your energy in the new relationship that you have, because you are not fully healed. So I don't advise anybody that is out of one relationship that didn't work to jump into another immediately. It is a wrong step to take. You have to fully recover. You have to heal first before you jump into another relationship. And if you are a young lady hoping that you want to go this journey with a guy someday to be married, and you love to be in a relationship that is going to lead to marriage, my advice to you is that you have to be so calculative, pay attention, because men say the things the way they really view it. They let you know what they want, and you have to pay attention and take them by their words. Don't assume that you can change it. No, you can't change it. And another vital point is that, especially on a first date, sometimes a lot of ladies feel it's kind of weird to ask a guy some deep question, hard question. You feel, some of you are so scared to ask. And even those in the relationship that in a relationship for a very S amount of years, they're afraid to even ask direct question, hard question, because they know the answer, because they knew what they entered. So they hold back until the thing didn't work out and everything's go wrong, and they are now bitter. So you that have not started, or you are about to start, immediately you come across this dude, be open, be willing to ask him the hard question. Don't hold back anything, especially when you know that you are already in a marriageable age. Why will you be so afraid to ask a guy a question, even on the first date? It is not the question that matters, it is how you present it. Because most people feel that when you ask the question, this guy is going to run away, or it is better he run away. And you know that yes, he has shown his true color, and be waiting for the genuine person that is ready to settle down. So you have to put the question like this, not directly to him. Ask question like, say for example, you as the lady, you see yourself getting married in the next 2 years. So you are supposed to ask him, like, when do you see yourself? You are asking the guy now, when do you see yourself getting married? It is the answer that will determine if you are going to continue with the relationship. Without even only that one alone, there's no need asking further questions. Whatever we have a lot of questions, but this one is the elephant in the room inside for ladies. So you ask him like that, when do you see yourself getting married? And maybe he will say, for now, I'm not sure. I'm not thinking of marriage now. You can see the red flag already that this is not made for me. Or he says, maybe 6 years time or 7 years, and you are aiming 2 years. Is that what you want? So if you know that it's not pleasant for you to be in such relationship, there's no need to take it further. You just, as you are discussing, you are eating or whatever, and he might, why did you ask? And he throw the question back at you. You tell him straight and direct that you are hoping to settle down at most in 2 years time. And his facial expression and everything, because words, unspoken words speak more volumes than the words that came out from the mouth. You have to pay attention to body language as a lady, especially when you are having those hard conversation. Body language matters a lot, so you need to pay attention. Don't shoot yourself by not asking that question. So when you know all this at hand, so it is okay. If he's not ready for that, there's no need you trying to form something, hoping that he will not fast forward it. No, he has his tension. He's well known already. So take him by his word, because when men say something, they mean it. So you need to take it by his word. Okay, ladies. And two, let's say he said, okay, I want to get married in 2 years time, and if you're in that relationship, everything there should be orderly. You understand? There should be orderly. Whatever you are doing, you can see that in his words you are always involved. And because there is no way being in you need to be mindful of the time frame of your destination. Every relationship needs to end to marriage. You understand? When it's 2 years, it shouldn't bypass that 2 years going to 3 years. When it's 2 years and you see that it's not coming, cut it off and bounce. Bounce, because there's no need you wasting more time than the time you've wasted already. You might be feeling like, when will I get another one? How will I start all over again? For me, it's better you bounce, because holding up to something that you are not really guaranteed about is really not healthy for you as a lady. Anyway, guys, I hope this video is a bit helpful for someone, and please don't forget to subscribe, put on your post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload any of our videos. And with these few points of mine, hope I've not confused you, or rather hope I'll be able to convince you that you shouldn't give a husband benefit to a boyfriend. See you guys in my next one. I love you all. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got